G'day everyone, it's Sailor MB here, and welcome to episode 2, my solo Fuling village clear escapades. Similar to the first episode, I am making this way harder than it needs to be, and I'm not using a bow, I'm not using the Bonemass boss, and to top off what was started in the first episode, I am not using any potions this time either. So starting off by just aggroing the first two guys, and we get them down really quick. I did take a knife in the back there, but the trick is to always manage how many guys you aggro at once. So 4 is probably a good maximum for the number of Fulins, and we do have a 1-star guy here, so we got to make sure we prioritize him, especially the spear throwers. So we immediately get the parry off, we dodge one of the clubs, and then we go in and we manage to kill the 1-star within his single parry stun window. So that made clearing that group of 4 a lot easier. We did take a little damage, but overall that was a very clean clear of those guys there. So whenever guys are alerted or aggroed, always make sure you put your cursor on them so you can tell if they have stars or not. And that will inform your strategy, whether you want to take out the escorts first, or whether you want to target any of the enemies that have the stars first, whichever is really the most efficient way to bring down the group. So we've got our first berserker here. We're just going to kill these little guys before he gets to us, get a nice clean heavy attack off, and we get a parry straight away into a heavy attack and 2 light attacks, and he is down before he can do anything. That is such parrying berserkers and hitting them while they're in that extra damage window is such a clean and satisfying way to kill them. So we've got our second starred unit alerted here, and we're just out on the flat here waiting for him to come to us. There's no reason to rush into them, but we can quickly take down his escort first, and then we just need to do the standard, wait for him to attack, parry, heavy attack, and he gets one shot as well, just like his friend. So we'll move deeper into the village now, and this is our first shaman we've had to face. And he goes down pretty easily. 2 heavy attacks is usually how I deal with the shamans. Unfortunately, he didn't get his shield on any of them. So we get hit twice by that clubbing guy there, but I'm getting a bit more confident. We've cleared most of the guys out of the village, so there's not too much risk of getting overwhelmed by this stage. But we do have 4 guys and a berserker here, so we're just going to quickly take down the escorts and just deal with the berserker and 1 spear thrower together, which shouldn't be too much of a problem. We get a stun off on the spear thrower, a stun off on the berserker. That allows us to take down the spear thrower in the clear. We missed the parry on that one, but we got the second parry off, and the berserker gets finished quite easily on this one. So this is a lot larger village than you would have seen in the first episode if you've watched it, and if you haven't, you definitely should. We got a total of 22 Fulins in this village, so quite a large village. Probably about an average number of shamans and berserkers. 2 shamans and 2 berserkers in this village, so for a village of this size, that's probably about average. So we've got our last guy in the tower here, so I thought. But then some more guys are coming out from the plains. This is probably a patrol that spawned right next to the village, so we're going to count them in the village numbers. So I allowed myself to get quite low on stamina, so that's what I'm just doing. I'm just backing up, letting my stamina recharge. Normally at this point, I would drink a stamina potion to kill these last 2 guys especially, but they're the very last ones, and even if I wasn't in this challenge, there's still not much point using a potion on the very last 2 enemies. So there you have it, guys. That is another super quick solo Fuling village clear. Solo with the added hardships of no bow, no bone mass, and no potions. I hope my commentary and gameplay were able to impart at least a little bit of advice, and it could help you in your own Valheim adventures and clearing out some more difficult content when you reach it. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you guys around.